All right, so I thought I'd make an updated video on my thoughts on the Halo campaign evolved. I just finished the game today, so I've done all the campaign missions as well as the bonus missions. And I do have some additional thoughts I did want to share that I initially didn't put in my first video, as those were more of like an impressions. So, after having played through the campaign and everything, I don't really see myself returning to it. I know I did have a whole lot of fun with remix mode, like at the beginning, just kind of messing around with it. But to be honest, I don't really see myself going back to it and like playing through those missions again and in remix mode. If I wanted to play those missions again, I would just probably go get play the Master Chief Collection, like play the original Halo, Combat Evolved, the Anniversary Edition. And I'm not gonna like the remix mode, I guess, is kind of like played out. Like I got my fun out of it. I don't really see myself doing it again. But I mean, I had fun. Like overall, the game is fun. It was Halo. I did want to kind of talk about the bonus missions because that was the new content. And I'll get into that in just a minute. But as far as like the whole rest of the original campaign, I did like what they did with some of the levels. Like they did drastically change some of the level layouts. Like the library is actually fun now. That was one of my favorite missions in this game. Just being able to fight the flood, and it was actually, it wasn't as monotonous as the original level. So I like what they did with the campaign. The last level, the mall, when you're on the Warthog run, it really does look like an exploding ship. And the environments are really well detailed. I loved how the swamps look in 343 Guilty Spark. I love all the enemies fighting each other. I don't remember if that was in the original game or not, but like it's like an all-out war pretty much. And oh, it all looks really nice. I mean, even on the Potato Xbox Series S, with its blurriness, like it looks okay. I will say if you're playing on the Xbox Series S, there's actually games from like 2015 that look better than this. Like Halo, I booted up Halo 5 and it actually looks better than Halo Campaign Evolved on the Xbox Series S. And I know on PC, like people have to run mods to get rid of the blurriness. So really, like the engine, Unreal Engine 5 is just not optimized well, and I talked about this in my previous video. It's not optimized well for like consoles like the Xbox Series S, or really optimized in general, um, because the blurry effect is there. You have to mod on PC to get rid of it. I did notice a lot of glitches too, like during cutscenes, the game would like skip frame rates for some reason. Sometimes the cutscenes wouldn't even play, like it would just be like entirely black. I had to restart missions several times because it would bring me to a checkpoint where I couldn't make any progress, or it wasn't progressing like it should, like a cutscene wasn't playing. So it seems like there's a lot of glitches and such, and it does feel like this game was kind of rushed to get out before like GTA 6 or something like that. So I mean, overall, I'd rather just go play like the original Halo campaign after this. Like I don't see myself playing this again. Even like the bonus missions, we'll get into that now. Like the bonus missions weren't that great. Like I had them. I think the second bonus mission I liked because it was like it had an outside environment. So it was cool to be on like the hunting grounds. But as far as like the other bonus missions, it just takes place in these like indoor environments where it seems like they're all copy pasted rooms. You're on a ship just like you are in the original Halo campaign. You're fighting through a ship. Um, I did think that, some of the lore was cool. Like in the first mission, you had like the um trying to remember what they're called. They're like the gorilla enemies. I can't remember their name, but they had that where like if you shoot them in the armor, they go berserk. They had them in tubes, like this is a whole testing facility. Like I like that in the first mission. And like there was like an elite training ground as well. Like I also like the hunting grounds. Like I said, like, there's multiple ways to navigate through that environment. But like once you were indoors, the environments and the gameplay just kind of dragged on, especially the last bonus mission that just seemed to drag on and on when you're like on that slow moving ship, and all the enemies are shooting down on you. And then like the whole spaceship flying sequence at the end was kind of boring. Like it was trying to be like Star Fox or something. It was kind of corny. Had the visuals of like the chief and the others talking to him while he's in space. And the gameplay was just really monotonous during the spaceship part. You just, flying around just shooting down ships. I would have rather had more like the Warthog mission is awesome. Like I would have had something epic like that, but to end like the last bonus mission, just by flying around in space, you know, that's not really what Halo is known for. Like it's known for first person shooting. So yeah, the bonus missions were not that great. And the overall campaign, it had glitches. Um, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I enjoyed collecting the skulls. I might go play remix mode a little bit just to kind of mess around with it, but at the end of the day, I'd rather just go play the Master Chief Collection and be done with it. You know, And at the very end, and this is spoilers in case you haven't played, like at the very end of the bonus mission, there's like a cutscene where like there's implications that there's going to be a Halo 2 remake. And I really hope they don't do that. Like we already had Halo 2 Anniversary, but we don't need another Halo remake, Barely anyone on PlayStation played this game. It said like 1% of people played on PlayStation. Like the little Halo experiment failed. Like nobody wanted to buy it on PlayStation. I don't know. People are probably, the only. I feel like the people playing it are like hardcore Halo fans that want nostalgia. They're playing it on Game Pass too. So yeah, I don't really know if this was the game to really revitalize Halo. Like it was cool what they did with the campaign, but it's already been, redone with Halo Anniversary. There were a lot of things that made the campaign better, yeah, but I mean overall, like I just don't know where the state of Halo is going. Like ever since Halo Studios took over, Halo 5 was a terrible campaign. Halo Infinite was pretty good campaign, um, but they just botched the multiplayer. It took forever for the multiplayer to get good and have a lot of updates. And by that time, nobody was really playing it anymore. But like the whole trilogy, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite, it's like the new Star Wars trilogy. None of the games connect with each other. The importing events happen like off screen, like in different media. It's all just self-contained stories. Like it doesn't really connect like Halo 1 through 3. Um, I enjoyed the open-ended nature of Halo Infinite, but overall, like I just don't know where Halo is going. I don't know where it's going. What the next step is. It's like Gears of War. Where is Gears of War going? I mean, they remade the first Gears of War for the second time. They've already remade it for Xbox One. Now they remade it again for some reason. Um, then they're doing Gears of War E-Day, which like takes place before the first game. Like, can we just get a sequel to Gears 5? Because I actually really liked Gears 5. Like, it was a little bit open world, and it was just a lot of fun, and ended on a cliffhanger, just like Halo Infinite. And yet we're not getting a sequel. We just keep getting these games that are set during like the original trilogy. So like, I don't know where we're going with Gears of War either. What Microsoft is doing with this franchises, I don't know. It's just kind of a mess right now, and I love Halo. I'm gonna keep playing the Halo games, but I just don't know where we're gonna go from this point.